lost internet for just a second, so I'm sorry about that. We are back though. I was mixing this up. We had a little bit of a power outage situation that just happened, and I think it bricked the old internet for just a few seconds, long enough for the stream to die. So, we're back though. Power should be working.
Yeah, by the way, the heater's still on.
The heater is on? Okay.
Yeah, it never turned off.
Huh. Maybe it just booted itself back up, but it is getting kind of hot in here because of the oven, so we could probably turn that off. We are back. We are cooking. We're still working on the same old. This is going to be the sauce that goes over this Joan. So let's do it. We're going to pour this over. There's going to be some chunks of cream cheese, but those are just going to basically turn into like a cheesecake in this. It's going to be good. Add little bits of cheese everywhere, basically. In case you're joining back in, we haven't gotten too far yet. We are still just saucing this thing up. We're about to throw her in the oven for about 45 minutes. I'm going to be checking on it periodically though, just to kind of see where we're looking. I got some sauce on my hand. Maybe I should make sure the fridge is working.
Everything's good.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm not sure what happened.
Hopefully it wasn't freezer related.
Yeah, I hope not.
It was that fuse specifically, I think. Like that outlet, I think, may have gone out because the internet went out and the light went out. Maybe it was just when it like peaked on or something?
It's been on though. It's been on this whole time. It's still on. It's very quiet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Okay. Heck yeah. Alright, so we've got our sauce on here now. The last step is cheesing it up.
Jesus. Man, it smells so good in here, guys.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, oh yeah. It smells like that sauce. Smells like a zillion bucks in here.
Smells like a zillion dollars.
Yeah, it smells really good. I could almost smell it like as I was like still in the garage, like coming toward the door.
You must be hungry.
I can smell it. It's super good.
Yeah, we're gonna cover this John with cheese. Then what we do after this is we cover this with some foil. Stick her in for like 45 minutes, and that is 45 minutes that we have to start making some soup. I'm gonna start making the soup. Because as much as I want to make the pasta, the soup is going to need some cooking time as well. We just need to throw the soup all together, basically. You just chop and throw. This is ready to go in the oven now. We are going to foil this. Foiled it! Foiled it! A little more. Is that a car video or was that a car going by?
What a car.
Dang. in here. That is our $1 spaghetti. That's what we'll be eating for dinner tonight. Set the timer. 45 minutes. So we're going to be checking on that thing periodically. But for now, we're going to start on the next choppage of vegetables. Vegetables. I'm going to wipe this down because this is wetter than the ocean. Alrighty. I really don't think I need my choppity boppity right now. Okay, so stuffed peppers, that'll be for later. Chicken, carrots, leeks. Alright, so now we're gonna get Skyrimming it up in here. We've got some vegetables to chop. And some chicken. Alright, but most of all, this bad boy. This bad boy needs to be chopped. And this thing can be kind of intimidating, but it's really not that bad. It's really not. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's honestly, like, it's not that bad. Two boats? We got two sleepy boats. We got two sleeping beavers. Alright, so we are going to peel this thing, first of all, because peeling it off the bat is much easier than trying to peel it after I've cut it in half. So, let's get the old peeler out. And I also need a paper towel because these things get slippery once they're peeled. So I like to just hold on to this with the paper towel when I'm peeling it. So, let's get peeling. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, this is a pain in the patootie. But that's okay. It's worth it. I just have to tell myself that. This is going to be soup for the ages. Once I've got this peeled and chopped up and stuff, I'm probably going to start cooking in the pot. I need some butter for that. Can't remember how much butter. But that is what the recipe book is for. I'll pull out that recipe book here in a sec. I know you can't see any of this, that's why I'm talking a lot. I just flung stuff across my freaking kitchen. Oh man, this soup is so good though. Definitely good for like a rainy day or a day that you just do not feel like cooking. Just pull her out. Thaw. Or thaw. I don't know. Sometimes I get this urge to say de-thaw, and I know that that's not right, but I say it anyways. Okay, so now we've got one half of it kind of handled. Now I'm going to go to the bulbous half. 10%! Dang! Dang, y'all! Oh. Okay. Oh no! The paper towel's ripping off. This thing's a gripper. This thing's a gripper. Woo, but this is a nice looking butternut squash. Ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna need to get a new potato peeler soon. I think this is about time for me to slice and dice. Okay, so we are gonna evenly chop the bottom off of this thing. And the top, because we don't want the stem either. Oi. Stem doesn't want to come off. There we go. Got her off. Just gonna rinse this thing off once I'm done. You don't want a whole lot of white on it. You want it to be mostly just the orange stuff, because the orange stuff is where the flavor's at. But it doesn't matter too much. You'll still get flavor in each bite. So I'm gonna rinse this off quick. Okay, so now we're gonna cut this bad boy in half. Oh lordy. I usually kind of start from the middle and just kind of squeak my way down. Doesn't matter too much where you make your way to. Alright, now let's try the other side. This thing used to cut a lot nicer when Michael first sharpened it. And when it was brand new. I need to get back on my sharpening game. There we go. There we go. So, just like a pumpkin, you have to scoop these seeds out. So, what better thing to use than a pumpkin scooper? Because it's just like a pumpkin. I scoop it out just like I would a pumpkin. I just kind of scrape. Get all that stringy bits, all the stringy bits out. Did you know that in some cultures they actually did carve more than just pumpkins? And I mean, you probably know that if you ever go to the pumpkin store, because they'll have gourds and all sorts of squash and fun shit. Yeah, there's some people they'll carve squash. They'll carve, I mean, pumpkin and squash, they're very, very, very similar. Pumpkin is just kind of sweeter. Alrighty. We want to get the soup done sooner than the raviolis, because the raviolis, they will cool down really quickly. The soup is going to take a while. This is probably the hardest part, is just dealing with this squash and chopping up all the vegetables. Oh my goodness, I just realized that my bag came out. Darn. I'm getting seeds and stuff everywhere, but we're going to be getting a new trash can anyways here soon, so I'm not too worried about it. Our trash can is stinky even after cleaning it up, so yeah, it's time for a new one. I'm also getting the floor kind of dirtied up, but oh well, it happens. A little bit more to scoop out of here. Alrighty. Now that we've got some squash, it off quick. Whoops! I'm actually going to set this on the plate over here. Because this plate I'm going to use to hold the squash that I chop up. So, we chop this into a bunch of little pieces. Oops, it's okay. It all goes in the soup. Alright, so I just kind of chop this up into a bunch of little pieces. I haven't even opened up the cookbook yet. You guys have no idea what I'm even doing here. I just remember I need a lot of vegetables chopped up into this thing. This is tough. This is real tough. But it's worth it. The muscles you use will be re-strengthened by this vegetable soup. Because it's got some protein in it. And it's got a whole lot of vegetables in it that are good for you. Like butternut squash, for example. What I'm chopping up right now. Carrots. Leeks. I always feel so good after I eat this soup. Like, this soup is so energizing. There we go. These may seem like big pieces, but the amount of time that the soup needs to like cook and stuff is going to get through. These are basically like the potatoes in like a beef stew. Like they get nice and tender. Oop, I didn't cut this one all the way. It's a nice bite to have. I am going to have to charge my phone here soon. I think I'm going to have to do that sooner than later, so I might have to just step away quick just to do that. I think I'm going to chop these one more time though. So, one more. We're just gonna boop, boop, and one more little chopalaka. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna plug my phone in quick because it is fixing to die. I'll be right back. Hi, boss. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. Alright, so I've got a weird setup for charging, I guess, because I've got to go all the way across my kitchen, but thankfully I've got a 10-foot charger, so we can easily reach. I just want to let you know what you're making. The stream is coming across as a vertical, which makes that's kind of weird. I don't know how to fix that. If I, like... Nope, that's the wrong button. Here's my phone line. I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. I'm kind of new to streaming, so I'm kind of figuring that out as I go, but if I do this, does it fix it if I do that? You can rotate if you want. I don't know what your intent. That fixes it? Okay, perfect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay, well, is that sideways? Let me rotate it a little bit more. let's see here. It's kind of finicky. I'm moving you guys around. I'm